Oh, hey guys. Um, After making my apology video to Stetson Bennett and the Georgia Bulldogs, I'm gonna turn my attention back to mixed martial arts. About an hour ago, 2 hours ago, it's been made official. Jorge Masvidal versus Colby Covington. Now, on paper, Covington's the better fighter. Skill set, diversity wise, Covington's the better fighter. Win loss record, Colby is. Championship wise, Colby. But there's a big if for everything. Um, if you look at how they get beat, Covington's been knocked out already, and Jorge has too by the same guy. But granted, it took Kamaru Usman two times to actually knock out Jorge, and Covington's already done had his chin took before him in the first fight. And they have that in common. They both have been beaten by Kamaru twice. um, but there's a lot of history in this fight. There's a lot of hatred. There's a lot of bad blood and all these other things. This fight should be really good. Like I said, all these things favor Covington. So if you look at on paper and skill set, Covington wins easy. But I also made a video about 2, 3 months ago where I said Jorge would baptize him, would knock him out, and I'll tell you why. Covington is hungry. He's going to be very emotional because he just got embarrassed twice by Kamaru Usman. He's failed in both title fights. So now he's going to be emotionally charged. He's not going to take Jorge seriously. Jorge is coming off 2 losses to Usman as well. He lost his last. Heck, he hasn't won a fight in about 3 years now. But Jorge is still dangerous. He's knocked out a lot of people in his career. He's only been knocked out one time, and that was just recently. And honestly, the knockout didn't happen. The fight was still a bit more competitive, I think, than the first fight with Kamaru. So I don't know, but unless Colby takes it the distance and dominates him with wrestling, Jorge only needs one punch, and that's what would worry me if I'm a Covington fan. Jorge has put people out with a knee, with punches, with everything, and even though I think Jorge is not the better fighter of the two, I think Jorge will show up at his best. He'll be hungrier for this fight than what he was with Usman. And I think he's gonna fight this fight smarter, more calculated. He's not gonna let Colby take him down. I think he'll be able to stuff enough takedowns to catch Colby with one big punch. See, Colby's already had his. He not only has he been knocked out, but his jaw, has already been broken. I think Jorge can land a heavier knockout blow than Usman can right now. So I got Jorge winning by knockout. If you guys look back at the Bisping and Rockhold fight 5, 6 years ago, clearly Rockhold is better than Bisping. If they fight 9 more times, Bisping loses 9 out of 10 times. But because Rockhold, the better fighter, took him lightly and got caught, he gets embarrassed. I think you'll see a similar scenario in this fight. But for Jorge to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to end it in the first round. He'll knock him out within 2 minutes. I just think Colby's going to play with him and take him lightly. And the thing is, Tyron Woodley's out of his prime. Jorge's not out of his prime. I think he's still at his best right now. And really, I don't think Jorge needs to be UFC champion to get anything. At this point, he just wants to beat Colby Covington. Covington is the one that needs a win because he talks a lot more than Jorge does. But again, for the thing is, and usually the better fighter doesn't always win. Usually the better fighter makes mistakes or takes the other guy lightly, and the lesser fighter or the underdog, I want to call him lesser, the underdog shows up at his best or her best and usually pulls off the upset. But Jorge will win this fight. He'll knock him out inside 2 rounds. He'll baptize and humble Colby Covington, and he'll move on to fight Nate Diaz again, or maybe Conor McGregor or somebody else. That's just what it is. Game Bread will get it done. I promise.